Hello everybody, it's Tommy and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a CC haul video and today we are going to be focusing on swimsuit CC. We have this rumor going around that there is a tropical expansion or game pack coming out sometime here in the near future, and a lot of people really want to see that content right now. So I ran a poll over on Twitter and asked you guys if you would like to see a swimsuit CC haul. And also The Sims, by the time this video comes out, it will already be done and over with, but for a week The Sims was free and you don't get a ton with base game, so you are going to need a couple of new things to add to your game now that you have downloaded The Sims. And if any of you are new to the community, welcome. I have an entire playlist of custom content hauls and showcases that you can check out. It will be linked at the end of this video for you to add some new stuff to your game and get your game rolling a little bit, since you maybe don't have all of the expansion packs quite yet. So yeah, today we're going to be focusing on swimsuits, and I do have to explain two things before the video starts. One, I am recording this on my brand new microphone and I am totally not an audio expert, so if anything sounds a little bit different or weird, I'm still kind of working out the kinks, but let me know what you think of the audio overall down in the description box below, especially those of you who have been watching for a while. Let me know what you think of the changes. This is a big microphone and it literally is picking up everything from the little tapping noises on my desk when I accidentally smack it and the birds chirping outside. So I'm still working out the kinks. Please bear with me, but hopefully overall we have a better result. Second of all, some people still seem to be a little bit confused about how I do these videos, and I assume that's because you are new to the channel, or maybe this is the one video that you're checking out. So how I do this, I have a Pinterest page. My Pinterest is always linked in my description box down below. The only folder on my Pinterest that is public is my Sims 4 custom content folder. So I have already gone ahead and put all of the different CCs into various folders based off of themes, usually corresponding with a video, but sometimes not. So you can see here I have one called Fan-Made Stuff Packs, and this is one that I have not made a video on yet, but I'm kind of reviewing some of them. I've already done pufferhead stuff, maybe some of them in the future. We have a folder of pastel CC, which I have done an entire video on. Sailor Moon I have not gotten to yet. Apocalypse CC I have gotten to. Maxis Match hairs. So you kind of get the idea. If you're looking for something specific, I tend to throw things into folders so that they're a little bit more easy to pick out, with like a general Maxis Match Create a Sim being one of the bigger folders. And then down at the bottom, I have a mix of stuff that I just haven't categorized yet. Some of them are things that are coming up in recent videos, some of them are Alpha CC, and just random things that I'm not really sure where to put, but I am keeping until a later video. So there's always stuff coming into these folders. It's a good new source of CC. If you're looking for like a blog that you can check out regularly, you can follow me on Pinterest and you will get all of my updates from this folder. So if you click on my Pinterest linked down below and then click on swimsuits, you will get all of the links to the swimsuits we're going to be focusing on today in my video. And I've done a variety of male and female, teen and up. I have not focused on toddlers and children this time around. Let me know down below if you'd like to see a specific video for toddlers and children swimsuits, but this is just going to be male and female, teen and up. And I've picked out a really wide variety here. We have everything from Alpha to Maxis Match, some accessory type of cover-ups, full body swimsuits, kind of more Pinterest or Instagram swimsuits where you would literally never want to wear it to the beach, but it would make a really cute Instagram photo. Some really like cute ones that are like themed, and lots of flamingos. I've noticed that being an overall theme for a lot of the swimsuits. Maybe some old-fashioned ones, halter tops, regular skimpy bathing suits, men's trunks of different sizes. It is Pride Month, so we have a little bit of that going on. I tried my best to get a really wide variety, all different body types, all different shapes, And everything in this folder currently is working. So I was able to successfully download every single thing you are seeing here. And we are going to be jumping into the game any moment now to check some of these out in person, see how I feel about them, maybe get rid of a couple. This type of video would normally contain a Create-A-Sim at the end, but we're just focusing on swimsuits today, so it wouldn't be too much of a Create-A-Sim. There's nothing to really go into it. So we are not going to do a Create-A-Sim today. We're just going to focus on some of the swimwear and check it out, male and female. So without further ado, let's switch into the game and check out all of these beautiful swimsuits. Welcome to Create-A-Sim. This actually breaks down into probably 4 parts, being tops and bottoms that are separate, and you can combine and mix and match and kind of do whatever you want. Full body swimsuits that take over the whole thing, and then male swimsuits that tend to primarily be just bottoms. And these are my sims that I've created for the thumbnail of the video. So we are just going to take a look at everything that got downloaded. One thing that is important to know, and that I guess maybe I should include it in the actual folder. So if that appears there, that is why. Usually, sometimes you have an issue where if you are trying to do a swimsuit, your sim's undergarments will still show up because it just doesn't replace it properly. So let me see if I can find an example in a bottom possibly. Okay, so this swimsuit, for example, you can see that in between her legs here, you still have the original undergarments popping out, and that's why you're getting that little bit of shine at the bottom there, because the 2 layers are conflicting with one another. So there's actually a mod that you can get for swimsuits, particularly ones that take up the full body but are in the tops category, that will remove both undergarments, the top and the bottom, and make your sim nude, and then you can replace whatever you would like over the top. So I recommend that. I will link it in the Pinterest folder. I'll find one and put it in there for you to download, and you're gonna need it for certain swimsuits, and I feel like sometimes they don't really say that. So let's take a look at some of the ones that are in the tops category. So I actually have a skin over my sim, which is why she looks the way that she does. But we have quite a variety here of just like basic halter tops. And like I said, I tried to do a really good mix of Maxis Match and also doing Alpha as well. I like to try to do both, now that I'm a fan of both myself. This one is one that I enjoy in particular. It kind of looks really basic, but it's so mix and matchy, so you can just take this one with the corresponding bottom that we'll be looking at in a few moments here and pick whatever 2 colors you want. You can go kind of crazy, you can go kind of color coordinating, and I really enjoy the simplicity of it. This one is in the tops category, but it is a full body swimsuit, obviously. It contains a couple of patterns. Some of them are more pleasant than others, in my opinion. I tend to stay away from patterns when it comes to swimsuits unless they are geometric or striped patterns. Not a huge fan of florals myself, but if that is your forte, then there you go. I really like this one, though it would be like wicked annoying in real life. I also really enjoyed this one. This is the one that has the crazy looking shark that comes in a couple of different colors, and I don't know why I'm so drawn to this, but if this swimsuit existed in real life, I would totally get it. It's so funny and unique. Some of these look like they are bodysuits, not just swimsuits, which is fine. I feel like there's almost no difference unless you can see like a clear difference in the actual fabric material. Then obviously that is a little bit different. Like you wouldn't catch somebody wearing a lace bodysuit as a swimsuit at the beach maybe, but this one I also like. It is based after Nani's swimsuit from Lilo and Stitch. So it comes in a bunch of striped color options. There's also a full body one available, one-piece swimsuit. And I don't remember what she wears in the movie. I want to say she wears a 2-piece, but if she does wear the 1-piece, they also have done the 1-piece in all of the same colors. This one is really, really alpha. Maybe not my favorite one that I've ever seen, but some of the patterned options I feel like on this one are a little bit better than some of the other ones. Then we have the two variations of like a tied top. I know that I definitely have owned one of these in my lifetime. And then you have the one that has the straps on it as well. I've also downloaded this. It is just a plain bandeau. It's not a swimsuit, but it's included in the folder because it comes in every category. And what's to say that it's not a swimsuit? Like, how are you going to be able to honestly tell the difference? It's a little skin huggy, a little bit like too tight to the body for my like personal preference. But if you're just looking for a very general top, kind of like this one, where you can mix and match the bottoms a lot, then that is there, and it's been recolored in literally every single color, so you can get a really good mix going. There's also this plain kind of halter top. I don't really love the way that the chest portion is shaped. Maybe if you make it a little bit smaller, it's a little bit more flattering. Okay, definitely in the smaller sizes. This is one of my favorite ones. It's very skimpy, it's very alpha, but it's so cute and I love it. I used it in my thumbnail. I love all the pattern options. I think that it is so adorable, and the sparkly actually looks like kind of sparkly. Moving on, we have a full body one again, but like I said, if it's in this tops category, you really do need the mod that removes the underwear, so make sure that you get that as well. This is very bodysuit, very interesting. You probably wouldn't see this as like a swimsuit in real life, but if I'm not mistaken, this is marked as a swimsuit and a bodysuit, so. And then lastly, we have one final halter top option, shaped a little bit differently, a little bit more sporty, different in the back. Let's pick one of these like more plain top options and move on to the bottoms. So we don't have as many options, but honestly, you don't really need too many options. You need a couple of basics, like this first one that we have here that can, you know, really match the two. Kind of hate the way that the back always looks, but that seems to be like a really common thing, unless you pick a more high-waisted, V'd out one. Really cute. Love these ones. They come in like subtle ombres. A little bit of variety there. A lot of the swim trunks that I've downloaded for the males also work for females. So if you're looking for that, will work most of the time as well, which I think is super awesome. And most of them seem to be Maxis Match, but there's a pretty good variety if you are the type of person you're trying to create yourself, or maybe you just want your sim to be in swim trunks and that is what you prefer, then there you go. This is the matching one for that first top that we looked at, a really, really, really high-waisted bikini bottom that comes again in some pattern options. I think this is my favorite high-waisted one. This pattern, I just love it so much. It's like flamingo, geometric, very nice. Some of these are a little bit more like skimpy than others and just, you know, more V, more different like shapes. Depends on what you want, depends on what you're looking for. This is the one that actually goes with this top, and this is the bottom that they suggest in the thumbnail. So pretty. And then we have some regular types of swim trunks. And these come in two different kinds. One that's a little bit shorter, one that has tons of colors, and then this one I think is like a little bit of a subtle ombre. I think this one actually goes with these tops, so it's more pinup girl. And then we have this final one, which is the ruffly one that matches with my favorite one from the first section here. So you can see what it looks like together. So cute. I'm in love with this one. And I believe this might be by Ellie Simple, which is one of my favorite CC creators. But she makes a bunch in this full swimsuit category that we're going to go through now. And I will point them out when we get there because she's one of my favorite creators. So, like I said, I've downloaded a bunch that are just super out there and maybe not stuff that like I would personally wear in real life, or I can't picture myself going to the beach in because I would be so uncomfortable. But if you're looking for something a little bit more high fashion, then that was kind of my mindset behind that. This is a really nice Maxis Match. It might be a recolor from Seasons, or it might be a mesh edit from Seasons. I don't know, because I tend to not check out Create-A-Sim items, especially because I wasn't really into Maxis Match until recently. But if it is an item, it's just a recolor, but it comes in tons of new color options. And it's just one of those bathing suit overlays that's really cute. And I was trying to find a couple of these for, you know, anybody who was looking for them. This is like a standard pinup, and it comes in so many cute colors, some that are like a little bit more old school and kind of you know, rustic, if you will, but so accurate for like the timing of this bathing suit, and it's still kind of cool to wear something like this nowadays. But then we also have a lot of basics in here, and I'm not going to go through every single one of them. Like I said, flamingos really seem to be the vibe for so many of these swimsuits, which I don't mind personally, but I just thought that it was kind of funny. Let's pick out some of the more interesting ones. So this was actually marked as a swimsuit. It's called the Sailor Swimsuit, and I thought this was cute for like that Sailor Moon reference. You know, I'm always trying to get that Sailor Moon in there whenever I possibly can. So, yeah, I just thought that this was really, really different. Moving on, we've got some ones that are just cutouts. This is the full body version of the Nani Swimsuit from Lilo and Stitch. Really, really, really love this one that has this cute little spiked shark pattern at the ends. This one is super flattering for like all body types. I really love swimsuits with like a good outline like that. Some of these are two-piece, but they're in the full body category, so they already have paired them together so that you don't have to go and look. And some of them, like I said, are a little bit more, I don't know what word to use, but you guys get the idea. This one is by Marigold, another one of my favorite CC creators for Alpha. It's just so highly detailed. Look at the ruffling, and it just looks so pretty, so natural, so realistic. We also have some designer swimsuits in here. There's some Calvin Klein. I believe I downloaded some Tommy Hilfiger. Let's just go through. Okay, this swimsuit I'm not a fan of, by the way. I'll leave it in the folder, but these ones that just hug the body and seem like they don't have any dimension to them whatsoever. And then if you get up close to like the detailing here on the front, it's not three-dimensional, and it really throws me off. So I tend to get rid of stuff like that. That's definitely something I will be removing. But I'll leave it in the folder for those of you who don't care. But you can just see the difference. Like, see the way that this comes up off of the body and gives that more three-dimensional look. That really makes it for me. I need it to look like it's not painted on the body, or it just starts to look a little cartoony. That's just my opinion. A pastel swimsuit. Should have included this in my pastel haul. What else do we got? Okay, this is another swimsuit by Ellie Simple. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it just comes off the body. It's very interestingly shaped. It's kind of in between Maxis Match and Alpha. Depends on the person. I love these swimsuits. She made another one that is one of my all-time favorite swimsuits ever. This one, and it comes in this checkered. I would buy this in real life. A lot of you probably know that. And I believe she might have even made this one as well. Possibly. They all look like hers. And then just to focus on a couple of different ones, we've got some Mermaid Patterns. Ooh, this one was made by Ellie Simple, and she has a Tommy Hilfiger swatch. I'm a huge Tommy Hilfiger fan. Everything Tommy Hilfiger, literally send it my way. And some more Maxis Match ones, and a little bit of an ombre, some shark references, dual tone, you guys know. The rainbow swimsuit in this category is so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. And I think that kind of rounds it out as far as, there's just so much variety here. I could literally go through this for days, but I'm not going to. You guys get the gist of it. Let's switch over to male really quickly. There's not too many to check out. This is one of my favorite ones. Male tend to be a lot more Maxis Match, but there are a couple of Alpha options, one being this first one that I feel like is the perfect length for literally any body type. Not too short, not too long, but it all depends on preference. I've included some shorter options for people who prefer them. I've included some really long options. There's a lot of basics here, a lot of like typical patterns that you would see for, you know, any swim trunks in real life. I literally feel like they use the same 10 patterns over and over again, but that's just me. And yeah, like I said, a good mix between striped, floral, regular color swatches, and then we've got different lengths going on. So this one's a little bit more of a shorter option. This one is an even shorter option. Comes in some stripes, comes in some basics, alpha version, not my favorite. I just tend to be leaning more towards Maxis Match recently. I don't know why. I'll probably flip back and forth between the two, but we'll see. And then, yeah, we've got some like really, really nice floral picks up top here, and I think a couple of these are just really plain, like really plain Jane, but we love that. We need a couple of things like that. So like I said, I didn't do anything else for like younger Sims. Let me know if you'd like to see a dedicated children and toddlers swimsuit summer wear video, maybe like all inclusive dresses, hats, sneakers, like things that you really want to put your kids in the summertime. Love this swimsuit, by the way. These Sims are available for download on the gallery under my origin ID, theallegedsimmer, all one word. Make sure you check CC allowed, otherwise they will not show up. And that is going to be the end of the video. So like I said, please check out the playlist at the end. If you're new to the game, looking for some custom content to add, I have tons of options and recommendations and entire folders dedicated to just that for you. So check that out at the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon below to turn on post notifications so you can get updated every single time I post, and I will talk to you all in the next one.